I mean, I think it's also not a coincidence that he decided to like target Naima and Rashida as black women and black.
That was no coincidence.
And I don't mean to put my hands up to silence you. That's not my purpose. It's a sign of my utter frustration and the challenges that we have in every organization. There are going to be a handful of people who are just going to tell us all to fuck off. Please don't put that down in the video.
Okay, George, so first and foremost, you're so fucking full of shit, and like, don't think
Many of our students present broke down into a series of concerns that you articulated, and
no, fuck you, George. We don't want to hear a goddamn thing you have to say. You talk so fucking much. No, you shut the fuck up. No.
I think what's smart is not to I think what's smart is not to tone for these people. These people are angry, and so what matters is what they're saying, not how they're saying it. I think what's smart is not to tone for these people. These people are angry.
No, fuck you, George.
So earlier, George, when we were in our little powwow meeting with lukewarm water.
George is claiming that he needs to leave by 5:30. Because I'm sorry, George.
Okay, but George, is that possible?
We'll talk about it later, George.
That's right, George. Yes. Go ahead and answer the question, George.
Damn, George. Damn, George. Damn, George.
George, what you gonna do, Playboy?
Did you see the video in which Dr. Bridges, our president, is being challenged for his hand gestures? And the protesters are actually policing his hand gestures?
That's not appropriate.
That's not good.
You gotta put your hands down. You know you gotta put your hands down.
Yes, Ike! Yes, Ike! Ike is a damn fool, y'all.
Hands, George.
Hold on.
thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Hey,
Hold on. Sorry. I speak with my hands. Hold on. She is working on that. I also talked with her about, pardon my hand, about the video that Brian Shepard.
That you're letting other people do it.
Put your hand down. That's my problem, George. You keep doing these little hand movements or whatever.
Come through.
This is another show. And I'm gonna decolonize the space. I'll just be rolling around.
My hands are down. Where were we?
Well, it says a lot to me if you already forgot.
Right.
Not listening to what I was saying.
You said that when you got hired. So why the fuck are you in that police or nothing wrong? Why would you
I'm too old for this shit.
An electronic copy of this to put it up on the college's website.
You can scan it. Get the fuck out of here.
To get on national news outlet to paint the student body as dangerous, exposing us to danger and online attacks, death threats, and all kinds of things because the national media that faculty here have exposed us to, painting us in a negative light, and I don't think that should be overlooked.
Getting death threats, George.
Well, I'm getting death threats too, so I guess we're sharing that experience. I hate it. I was wrong.
Don't delegitimize our valid concerns.
Doesn't that just expose the absolute insanity of their worldview? the president of the college, telling them he shares their experience of receiving death threats, is viewed by the students as delegitimizing their feelings. Most likely because he's a cis white male in a position of power. Thus, the students believe any true empathy or appreciation of their feelings by George is impossible. Just let that sink in for a moment.
Thank George on behalf of the Native community. I showed up to his office and I said, this is the time we want to meet. We're going to caucus. We'd like you to show up there immediately afterward. He decided on the spot that I will be there, and he committed to it. He showed up at 6 o'clock on the dot to hear our demands and show his support for our community.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me speak, please.
Additionally, last night it was made apparent to us by one of our members of the Native community that a member of us who was suffering depression had contemplated suicide and had reached out to George, and George had physically called him up. This student talked him down until services could arrive that would de-escalate the situation. And one of our members had expressed that, we would be one less if he was not here, if George had not done this. So, on part of myself and the students that were there yesterday at the caucus, thank you. Thank you for
Fascist, fuck you! Fuck you, George!
Alright, yeah, so I just want to say that what we're not going to do is we're not going to sit here and yell at George because we've done that like 5 times already, and we're not going to waste our energy that way.
I want to go to work with my people. I want to go to work.
What do you mean, you people?
The people, the vice presidents.
Your people's the fucking state! Fascist, fuck you! Fuck you, George! Fuck what you gotta say!
Your bullshit is just so damn old. I can't even pay.
Who pays your salary? Right. So who gets to tell you what to do?
Do you think I feel safe walking to my apartment, or my girlfriend feels safe that we have to walk and there's police patrolling us like we're on some fucking prison? Like, that's not okay. I don't like that.
Well, you stand up in the white shirt right there. You don't get to just act out in front of people like that.
Do you think I feel safe walking to my apartment, or my girlfriend feels safe that we have to walk and there's police patrolling us like we're on some fucking prison? Like, that's not okay.
Look at him, see in his face, you're going to be held accountable to the community. Whether the institution does it or we have to do it. There's the call out.
Like, that's not okay.
So if you're the management of operations, why is it you never know what the fuck is going on?
Let me clarify. So I can clarify. You don't have to clarify.
Thank you, Tamika.
No, I was talking about America. I need you to stop talking. Yeah, Tamika could stop and you're disrespecting her.
And
I don't think it's fair that we have to project to you while you get to use that speaker.
I'm just saying you can't hear. So you give me a solution.
How about you listen? George, how about you stand in here then?
Yeah, we need immediately and then they're just
I told him to get on the mic because he has to make it important.
Okay, everyone, here's the plan.
It's a waste, and everybody knows it. He is so weak, it's laughable. Jim is a mess.
Wait, where the fuck George go?
That's how whiteness works. Whiteness is the most violent fucking system to ever breathe. To make it seem like you have to simplify it for us. We're not simpletons. We're adults.
Right.
And so I'm telling you, you're speaking to your ancestors. All right? We've been here before you. We built these cities.
Right.
You've had civilization way before you ever had.
Right.
Coming out your caves, okay?
So, considering that you sent out an email inviting all of the wicked violence of whiteness to once again violate us, hurt us, damage black bodies in whichever way they want to, what are you doing right now to protect us?
Fuck you. Why should y'all stay employed? You're getting paid for this. I'm getting paid for this because I'm on the GI Bill. I'm on Imperialist blood money. That's what has me here. I can go anywhere.
white folks don't necessarily understand racism and our racism inside and out. And so I get a little itchy when I hear faculty saying, yes, we have these protocols for identifying racism, when I'm pretty sure white faculty don't necessarily know what racism looks like. And we need to.
Like, you make promises, like at the institution you make promises, but this is an institution on first indigenous land. Like, every single thing about this institution is a testament to white supremacy.
What are you doing to protect people who you don't even want here in the first place?
Because when you walk down the hallways and you see Donald Trump's face plastered everywhere, you know, in a direct, like, salute to white supremacy. What about this environment does empower racists who don't even go here to attack black students?
What?
Hey, that's what college is for. You know that's what college is for. Higher education was not for black and brown people. So the fact that you sent out an email inviting us to once again be put in danger.
This is intense with the furniture. Okay.
These racist teachers have got to go.
Oh, seriously?
You don't block me. Out of my way. Out of my way now.
Whoa. So the fact that you sent out an email inviting us to once again be put in danger and signed your signature on the end, what are you gonna do?
Literally kill those people for me.
It's really disrespectful.
I'm trying to have a peaceful dialogue.
Hey man, why'd you rip up that gentleman's signs? Why'd you do that? Whoa.
Hey, stop. De-escalate.
Please, ma'am. That's not right. Just let her do that?
It's not an accident that all of our administration is white. It's not an accident. That shit is systematic as fuck. So while we sitting up in here acting like this conversation is gonna change shit, y'all know what changes shit? Action. That's why the fuck we in this room.
2, 4, 6, 8. This time you cannot escape.
My commitment.
One of your points you made earlier about having people of color on staff for some of these different resource organizations. But if it's a person of color who's like a coon, or people don't know what that means, someone who's mobilized their brownness against us, as we've seen on campus recently.
Bitch, we fighting for you. Like, come on.
You're not. No.
You're not oppressed. Okay, sis.
Who said it?
This man is trying to tell me the answer that I've been waiting for because somebody is interrupting him. And everybody's like, why don't you speak up? Because somebody keeps interrupting this man. I'm still trying to wait for him to answer the question whether it's bullshit or not. I want to hear what he has to say. So he can
Sit your ass down.
Yeah. Just turn, y'all. These are the lost ones. The lost ones are rising. Pay no attention.
Because, like, as I know, it's like, he's very anti-racist.
Who? I'm sorry. We understand he sent you to the mic, but I don't want him to get this unnecessary backlash. Just sit down.
Backlash? Backlash from who? I thought you were the victims here.
Know the black experience, and so we can't we have to recognize that also as people of color we are also anti-black, and we can't speak to anti-black because we have never been black in our life.
Here's a brown woman, here's an Asian man, is that what they're trying to do? Like, look, we've got all our bases covered, this school is diverse.
Well, I'd like to put a placeholder on Asian man because during Day of Absence, there was actually I guess you would call it a seminar held on how Asians might just be part of the problem here.
there's nothing that you can say to console us, to make us feel safer if this place is welcome and embracing the people who want us dead.
Not have to rely on the police is one of the steps we can take to get police off campus, to persuade them that we don't need them here.
What's your definition of behavior by white students who need policing? Do you think cultural appropriation? I mean, that's a portion of racism. White students, you're going to police these white students here who walk around with dreadlocks and shootings?
I'm going to go to work with the vice presidents and the deans. As soon as we adjourn, we're going to come back right here.
Oh, no, we're all going to stay here.
There's a seat in the ground. Sit in a circle. We'll witness it. Y'all, the way you guys work is broken. The way you guys work is broken. You not notice that? Like, fulfill your bullshit. It'll be good.
Kelly doesn't need to go home and change. She can go get some sweatpants or something from the CRC. Are you babysitting Wendy? Are you babysitting Wendy? Yeah. Okay. I was just about to be like, is anybody here? Okay.
So I'm sorry I left. Yes, I am.
No, you're fine. She's been sending out racist emails.
Right. When you consistently let other staff get away with dehumanizing students of color, you're just as bad as the problem.
Fuck you.
Say it again. Yes.
Good. He needs to hear this.
Can George come up to the front?
Yeah,
George. Get up here.
Fuck you, George.
Come here. Yep, we heard how you got fired from your last job.
So
All of that is over. It's over. Get off the
you're
mic.
long until Stacy's. Why? Because you support racist faculty members.
Damn right.
You support racism.
Nah, we're just gonna make a lawsuit. Fuck it. I'm done talking. I'm making a lawsuit. Fuck it.
It's over.
Thanks for you coming up with ideas and trying, but it's too late. Nice try. Bye.
To ask is and encourage is that everyone is here of their own volition,
What?
and that folks who want to
What are you
depart
talking
can
about?
depart.
No, you work for us. You work for us.
That they're weaponizing motherhood?
Can one of you make the call to Stacey Brown?
Why are you hesitating? Get him here.
Right now.
I want to listen. I can't promise you I'm going to get her.
We'll try. Can everybody dial Evergreen's number and make calls to the campus police office to get Stacey Brown here?
Yeah. Some people stay recording though.
We all recording. We recording. 86767. Look at her. Look, where you going? Where you going, sis? Wendy. Okay, so Wendy's gonna go. Community.
Somebody follow Wendy. We need to get the team following
Get
that camera on her ass. That's good. That's enough. Get that camera on her ass.
Excuse me.
Get the camera on her ass.
No, fuck you, George. You don't want to hear a goddamn thing you have to say. You talk so fucking much. No, you shut the fuck up. No, for now,
Hold up, everybody. Smart is not to I think what's smart is not to tone police people because people are angry, and so what matters is what they're saying, not how they're saying.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
You're told police, hey, what you're speaking is anti-black violence coded speech right now. This is exactly what we've been fighting against. So, in all transparency, I guess I hear that somebody called back. So, white folks that are down to be a barrier.
Oh, seriously?
Go talk to the white folks that are already being a barrier.
Students can leave. I don't think Jordan Bridges can leave, but I'm pretty sure.
They're asking if they can leave because they want to.
I think that they can leave. I think that you can leave.
I would like a guarantee before I go up there. I have family responsibilities.
I understand, and I don't think anyone here wants to get in the way of that. I can ask someone. There's no one in charge, so I don't know who that is.
I understand that. Y'all can leave, and no harm will be done to you. I can guarantee that. But by leaving, it's sort of showing the school that you don't care about the black and brown lives here, and that's harmful to the environment here. And I don't think that's okay. If you want to leave, go ahead, but you should not, under any circumstances, leave this environment. It is y'all's job to stand up for the students, and it's y'all's job.
Excuse me, the fuck did you just say?
This is my real life. And if I'm dealing with stuff on this campus every day, I expect you to not take it as a joke. Okay, well then please don't smile at me.
Why didn't the white administration in this room, why didn't you use all of your privileges that you have to stick up for the faculty and staff, the black women that do the work for the students? Why didn't, when they were by name being called out and humiliated in front of the entire school?
Yes!
She's not coming.
Wait, is she afraid of us? These racist teachers have got to go!
Wendy's locked in her office, right?
Just a reminder, we need to recenter women and femme voices in this space, okay? None of y'all long-winded ass men saying a bunch of shit.
A few moments later.
Why is it all these black women and femmes doing all this emotional labor in this space? These white-ass faculty members need to be holding him and all these people accountable. We don't need to be doing all things.
And students, we kind of have an understanding of what our rights are because we're constantly telling you what you can't do to us.
Right.
And you're constantly silencing us when we voice that.
No, fuck you, George. We don't want to hear a goddamn thing you have to say.
So we know what our rights are. Like we understand what y'all can't do, like send an officer in to push us without even just asking us what's going on.
We don't need to talk to him. We don't need to talk to her. No, say shit.
My question is, what are you going to do in response to what we're telling you? I mean, a lot of this stuff is civil rights. Y'all breaking our civil rights.
Thank you.
Y'all breaking laws and rules and regulations. It's bigger than just Evergreen.
If they stay in that room, if they aren't in that room, then we did something wrong. So y'all need to watch that door, watch all the doors, watch the windows. You need to keep eyes on them.
Y'all doing some shit that's on a whole new level here. So let's stop pretending like we're not talking about that, because that's what we're talking about.